Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Alan here, Lfcredchat. Like promised before in the preview video or the review video, I was going to do the post-match comments. It was short and sweet from Brendan, as you probably already know. A Turkish journalist kind of pissed him off, so it ended pretty quickly after that. But I'll go through what he said for you, because as if you are a subscriber to the channel, you know that I want to become a sports journalist, I want to be on the radio, all the rest of it, so that's why I started the YouTube channel, so I can talk. And then for the journalistic part, I watch the interviews and all the rest of it, I take my notes, and I really lay them back to you, and sometimes I write the post-match write-up for whatever site really needs one. I don't do it too often, but I do it every now and again. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, and also subscribe to the channel either up here or down here. But I will go through the stuff for you. From what Brendan said, I think it was six questions they got off before he went. So he opened up, excellent result, performance. Besiktas has scored in every away game so far this season for them. So it was really good for us to keep a clean sheet, and he said that defensively we played very, very well. Said it was an outstanding save from Mignolet in the first half against Mbaba, and also that in the second half we worked the ball a lot better. That's why the second half was a little bit better performance wise. Talking about the penalty, who should have took the penalty? Should Henderson should have took the penalty? All the rest of it. He said jokingly Stevie should have took the penalty, because you all know Stevie is the penalty taker. But he kind of deflected off it like he does. The win is the most important thing. We have great penalty takers throughout the team. Balotelli, Henderson, Ricky Lambert, he also mentioned, all throughout the team. He was then asked about Ibe. He said the kid has grown all the time. He's a real threat every time he's on the ball. He's an outstanding performer. He was also asked about his contract, and he said no contract so far. But that could be interpreted as he doesn't know anything, because he doesn't normally talk about contract dealings. So I would take that bit with a pinch of salt. It could be interpreted different ways with what he said, but he definitely said no contract as of yet. He was then asked about Southampton coming up. He says it's important to keep the momentum going. Southampton will be tough. It will be a tough game for us, but now we'll look on to them, and it's important really. It was really important to keep the momentum going. He was then asked about the Turkish journalist that I'm sure you'll see all over Twitter and everything. He was asked if he feels that the away leg will be as easy as the home leg was. So he went off. He said, that's a disrespectful question. And as he says that, the Turkish journalist starts talking a different language. I can only guess it was Turkish. Try and make his point a little bit clearer, but Brendan wasn't really having any of it. He said that no one said it was easy. It was disrespectful question to ask like that, and he said no one said it was easy except from you. He was then asked to clarify who was supposed to take the penalty. Was Henderson supposed to take the penalty? He said all that I'll clarify is that we won the game 1-0, and then that was it. He was gone. He was annoyed, and he left. Also interesting to note, it looks as if the Liverpool players were, except from Stevie and Jordan himself, any Liverpool player that gave an interview after they had changed, after they had already gotten their suit and tie. I watched the skirt one, watched Mignolet. Both of them were asked the same question by the same guy. It looks, he kind of made it. He was trying to get them, try and be friendly with them, try and make a joke of it. It looks as if there was a bit of a scuffle for the penalty. Do you know anything about it? And both of them were well prepped, so they were obviously told in the locker room, if anybody asks you about the penalty, you just deflect it to say that, because both of them said the exact same thing. It doesn't matter who scored as long as we won the game. So they don't want to talk about it. To be honest with you, I don't really want to talk about it too much anymore. Next week we won't even remember it. Sunday we will definitely won't remember it. So really, it's not a big deal. And I know us fans, as I can see on Twitter, and Balotelli has said and everything on his Instagram, it's not going to be a big deal for us. The media will make it a big deal though. They'll run with Gerrard's comments. They'll run with it. They'll say Gerrard said this. Balotelli was disrespectful. Already saw on the BBC website. Said Gerrard. I haven't seen the Gerrard one yet. It was weird. It was almost as if instantaneously the final whistle went, Gerrard was available for an interview. I don't know who got it. I'll have to find it. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Maybe I won't, because I really don't want to talk about it too much more. But yeah, like I'm saying, the media will run with it. You know, the media, who I want to be. No, they need something to write about. I can't blame them too much. You can only write so many match reports, can't you? You'll need a little bit of filler from now until Sunday, especially Liverpool-based media like the Echo. And it'll be interesting if they run with it, if they'll go for the Gerrard said it was disrespectful, then on to Gerrard should apologise to Balotelli, or if they'll go with it, Balotelli says it was all just blown out the water. It'll be interesting. We'll see in the coming days how they'll pick up the pulse of the Liverpool fans and see what they want to read. But apart from that, guys, have a good one. Okay, I will be back on later tonight. So if it's, I don't know what time it is now, 7:30 over here in the US, midnight in the UK. Heaven forbid, I don't know what time it is in Turkey, but I will be doing an interview more or less with a Besiktas fan to see how his point of view of the game went, and I'll get that on probably later tonight, available for most people in the morning. Alright guys, have a good one, stay safe, make sure you subscribe either up here or down here, thumbs up the video if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, comments down below on anything that was said in the press conference, anything I said, anything you want to talk about. I respond to them all when my app fucking starts back up again and lets me see my comments, so if I'm a bit slow so far, that's why. But apart from that guys, have a good one, stay safe as always, and I'll see you soon, bye bye.